Got lots cooking today because today, no smoke out of the chimney just yet. As to whether or not the New York Giants have gotten their next head coach, but Johnny Harbaugh is in town. Good afternoon, Big Mac. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Craig.
Big day for you.
So great to see you. So happy to be here. What a glorious day.
Today's an interesting day. Today's a really great day if you're a throwback guy like I am, an old school guy. So we've got old school guy. You can be an old school guy yourself.
Old soul.
No cell phone service today. I'm loving it. What a great day. I'm not taking 73 calls to my kids about getting them tickets to the Miami National Championship game. I don't have Danny Kotzkinoff in sales calling me, ask me if I want to endorse this company or that company. You guys can't reach me. It was old school Wednesday.
Just you all by yourself.
Oh, I hope this outage lasts for days and days. Life 360 doesn't work. Woo! What a great Throwback Wednesday.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm sure the problem will get fixed at some point.
I'm sure it will.
But for those of you that mock me, and many of you do, for still having a stash of CDs in my car, just in case, how do you like me now? Yeah, that's
What'd
right.
you pull out today?
Seals and Croft.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it was a thing with my mom. When I growing up in the 1970s,
right.
My mom was a big Seals and Croft fan. And we had a station wagon with the fake wood paneling on the side and an 8-track machine in it. And whenever she would leave us to the car while she went shopping, she would make us listen to Seals and Croft over and over again. So in 1978, I was a 6-year-old boy that knew every lyric of every Seals and Croft song by heart.
Wow.
So I felt like, get back to my roots today.
Yeah, you were an old soul even back then.
All right, we got lots cooking today. Look, I cannot spend another 4 hours.
You can't?
Talking about, the Giants going to get John Harbaugh, and what happens if they don't, and why you stooping so low, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Here's the reality. Right now, in the moment, he is yours and nobody else's. You got him, all right? He's in your house. He's in your kitchen. He's in your living room. His agent is most likely with him, and this is your moment. You can leave no stone unturned. If you guys are that desperate, and you are, and I respect that, where John Harbaugh is the only guy that you can think of in this coaching cycle that's going to bring you out of the abyss and back to competent, relevant football, then it's somewhat cliche at this point. Then, as much as he wants to talk to Tennessee and he might want to kick the Atlanta Falcons' tire, right now, he is yours and yours alone. And while he might decide to play the game anyway and walk out of the facility tomorrow or later today and say, I'll let you know by Saturday, I made a promise to see these other teams, I'm going to live up to that obligation, you have to put on the full court press. And hopefully they get it done today or tomorrow, because I can't come in here. It's selfish. It's about me. I cannot come in here and watch you guys emasculate yourselves anymore when it comes to your somewhat embarrassing, desperate attempt to get John Harbaugh, a guy with 1 Super Bowl in 18 years and 0 Super Bowls, with a double-time MVP quarterback calling the plays. So, God, I hope you get him. I'm rooting for you. I'm on Team Blue. I want you to get him.
Yeah. He's not, again, first off, yes, the owner flew him in. Full court press. I'll send the plane.
Send the jet.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So he's in here. And look, it's not just about winning Super Bowls. It's not just about, that's the ultimate goal. Unfortunately, it's not. It's about propping this organization back up to stability. It is. And listen, we don't know what success level he's going to bring in. But when you say he's the only coach who can do this, he's not the only coach. He's the one that you feel most secure will do that. He will come in here and he will stabilize things. And right now, he has chosen the New York Giants. The first team.
There's
a reason why they were first. There's a reason why so many people are speculating he won't leave the building. That's why you got so many people talking about how they're clearly the favorite. He wants to go here. It's just a matter of selling them on him. They're going to be able to sell the New York Giants. This is the best job. There's a reason why he's here, and it's not because of the 4 Super Bowls. It's not because, even if I'll try and sell you on that when you push back on it.
Sure. I mean, the first thing he's going to see when he walks in are going to be the 4 Lombardi trophies.
And that's not why. It's not the history of the New York Giants. It's not anything other than, believe it or not, as bad as they've been, the quarterback situation, the way the organization is set up for instant success, this is the best job. Like it's okay to say that. We don't have to be afraid to say it.
Well, I think Baltimore is, but okay.
Yeah, but he's not going back to Baltimore.
No, I know.
This is the best job for John Harbaugh,
for him,
and that's why he's here.
Yeah.
And the Giants, all they have to do is not screw it up. And that's what the fear is today.
I don't think that's a fear. Look,
well, that's the only fear.
I think the one thing the Giants will do great and maybe better than the Atlanta Falcons and better than the Tennessee Titans is be the Giants.
Right.
And talk about the history and talk about what comes along with winning because it is different in New York City and obviously New Jersey, obviously, when you win. And there's something that we have here in the Northeast that most cities don't have. So I do not think there's a chance in hell that the New York Giants foobar this interview. I don't.
So if he goes somewhere else, it's because he wanted to go somewhere else.
I think the New York Giants, and I give them a lot of credit for this, they are still a classy organization. They are still well regarded because of their history. John Mara, of course, going through his health issues right now, is going to be very well respected, obviously, from coast to coast. But to me, this has nothing at all to do with the Giants foobarring this. I do not think the New York Giants can mess this up. It comes down to me. Not everybody's a New York guy. We know that. Not everybody wants the pressure of being a coach or a player in New York City. You've seen that with the Yankees and Mets more than any other two franchises, right?
Yeah.
So New York is not for everyone. I guarantee you, and I give them credit for this without even knowing what's going on there, the New York Giants will kill this meeting. There's no doubt in my mind. I give them 100% that they will not F this up. The question then becomes, if you're John Harbaugh and you can make $20 million in New York, $20 million in Tennessee, $20 million in Miami, $20 million in Atlanta, and on, is John Harbaugh a New York kind of guy?
Right.
And if the answer is yes, I'm with you. I think it is a done deal.
Yeah, you see,
I do not think the Giants can mess this up. I really don't.
Let
me say it one other way.
Go ahead.
I don't think the Giants will mess it up.
Right.
There's no doubt in my mind when that franchise turns on the bells and whistles, they're as good at it as anybody in sports.
I don't disagree with that, but here's the one thing that scares me, because if he wasn't a New York guy, I don't think he'd be on the plane. This would be the first place he went to go visit.
I think he still kicked the tires.
But not the Giants first. Like, he's been rumored. Every report is that that's the best situation for him. He feels that way. Like, I guess he told people a couple days ago that the Giants are absolutely in the running or whatever else. Like, if it was strictly New York and he didn't want to go play in New York, coach in New York, I don't think we'd be down the road this far. I think the one issue right now, and Ian O'Connor talked about it, the one issue is, as much as they've talked and as much as Joe Schoen has courted him, there's going to have to be still this discussion about what his role is when it comes to personnel, what Joe Schoen's role is inside the organization with John Harbaugh. Because, I mean, does he just get flat out told, listen, you win every battle? Like, is he just being told, look, we can work with something? I let the coach pick the draft pick last time. You saw it on video. Like, we're going to have a good working relationship. Is that enough for John Harbaugh? Does John Harbaugh want to hear we don't agree on the fifth pick? You win that argument? Like, that's the only thing left. The only thing left is whether or not John Harbaugh and Joe Schoen and the organization agree and have a good understanding on John Harbaugh's role inside of it and where he stands in personnel. Outside of that, I don't know what else. The money's not going to be an issue. Nope. I don't think we'd be down the road this far if New York was a major issue. Like, I think he chose the New York Giants first for a reason, because they're the best job and he believes in the quarterback. Like, everything is setting up that this is the job. There's only one thing left. Don't screw it up and make sure he gets it up. They can.
I find that offensive, actually.
Okay.
I think people that suggest that the New York Giants could screw this up are being offensive to the Giants. Now, look, I'm being offensive to Giant fans, so I'll own that, because I think you guys have emasculated yourselves with your guffawing over John Harbaugh, but I recognize he's a good coach and you're desperate, so I get it. But I think when people suggest that the New York Giant organization can somehow not put their best foot forward, embarrass themselves, not be great at whatever PowerPoint presentation they're going to show them, I think is offensive to the organization. I think it's one thing to attack the fans for being so desperate to want John Harbaugh and you're pulling out all the stops, but to suggest for a minute that the New York Giants don't know how to woo a guy to be head coach, I find, to be patently offensive.
Well, look,
and you're a Giant fan.
I don't think they will.
Shame on you.
I don't think they will.
But you're worried about it.
I'm slightly worried.
Why?
Craig,
what have the Giants ever done to show you that they don't know how to woo somebody?
They have not been able to put together a one-car parade for the last 10 years. Let's be totally honest. Everything they have done.
But that doesn't mean they don't know how to woo somebody.
Every decision they have made, every single decision they have made from the moment they fired Tom Coughlin till now has arguably, almost inarguably, been the wrong one.
Okay.
Outside of drafting Jackson Dart and a couple of players, that's not different.
It is.
It's the worry that this organization has lost its way and that they're incapable of doing things like this. Now, I agree with you. I've been here with you every day.
Yes.
I've been as positive about they're going to get him. He's their guy.
That's what
I'm not worried
be.
about this. I'm not worried about that. Outside of maybe the one day where I was a little concerned with Miami and all that stuff. Outside of that, I have been as pro the Giants are going to get this done, and I still believe that.
So stay positive.
I am positive. I'm just telling you the one. He hasn't signed yet. And the one thing that would concern me.
He just got here today.
I know that.
Should they have faxed him a contract and had him sign it in Baltimore?
I understand that. I expect him to sign. And even if he leaves, I still expect him to choose the Giants. I'm just telling you what's the one concern.
Look,
the concern is not, to me, he'd rather spend his time in Atlanta or he'd rather spend his time. My concern is, does the organization convince him this is where he has the opportunity to work and do what he wants to do it in his way?
That's a crazy concern. That's crazy to me.
I don't know what else there is as a concern.
The New York Giants know how to do this. Now, they've made bad decisions in the guys that they've hired, but they've never lost the guy they wanted. So if you want to be upset or concerned, be concerned that Tennessee's more attractive. Be concerned that, for every reason, Atlanta is more attractive. Do not be concerned that the New York Giants brass is going to F this up. Like you said yourself, Steve Tisch sent his private jet to fly him here from Baltimore, as the story now apparently goes, right? Chris Mara went to his house to sit and talk to him before the official courting began. The one thing I'm not worried about from a Giant fan perspective is the Giants not killing it in the meeting today and if the meeting goes to tomorrow. The only thing I'm concerned about is, for whatever the reason might be, income tax, I don't know, quality of life, not being a New York guy, that John Harbaugh is afraid of New York, doesn't want the responsibility, and doesn't want the smoke that comes with this job. The only thing I'm not worried about are the Giants putting together a killer presentation to get your guy.
Well, if you take all of your concerns and all of my concerns, we wipe themselves out.
Good.
Because I'm fully convinced on the things you just said. He wouldn't be here first if he didn't view it as the best job, and he's not a New York guy. Like, to me, I'm less concerned about that. I'm more concerned about him having this meeting than having another meeting, and they do a better job. Like that, like the actual job and where he wants to coach, I am less concerned about.
Well, it shows that it shows your insecurities. You're an insecure guy. You're a big guy. You might be scary in an alley. But I learned a valuable lesson about you. When it comes to your sports teams, and God forbid this happens with the Yankees this year, you are an insecure, emasculated fan. That's how bad it's been for the last 10 years.
That's a bit strong.
And frankly, I don't like that about you. I don't like that about you at all.
They've beaten the confidence out of me a little bit, but
this team knows how to have a meeting.
I'm not saying
they know how to get the oysters and the shrimp and the sushi.
Would you have said
and,
that?
All the fanfare.
Would you have said that before the Knicks met with LeBron James?
No, the Knicks have not had that ability.
Why?
The New York Giants know how to woo a guy. The New York Knicks have not had the ability to woo a guy.
Who's the last guy they wooed?
Who? The Giants.
The Giants.
They haven't had to woo a guy.
When have they ever had to woo a guy?
What's the last guy they lost out on that they wanted? Who's the last guy that came here? They said, you're the guy.
Yeah.
And they didn't get him. Who?
I can't. I'm terrible with names sometimes.
Yeah, okay,
But it's the head coach who chose. It's the college coach they brought in before they hired Joe Judge. And then he went right to Carolina and didn't leave Carolina. What the hell's his name? Matt Rule. They had Matt Rule in. They all wanted Matt Rule. Matt Rule goes to Carolina. And then his next meeting, how'd that work out? It was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was almost as bad as Joe Judge.
Yeah, terrible. Yeah. Matt Rule became the laughing stock of the NFL.
Yes.
Matt Rule got kicked out of the NFL.
Correct.
As a matter of fact.
They couldn't even woo a miserable coach.
They didn't want to woo him. They knew that guy was going to stink.
All right.
Matt Rule.
I'm just telling you.
Anyway, it's on like Donkey Kong now, Giant fans.
And it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
You don't sound confident.
I am. We're playing devil's advocate here. That's my only concern.
Okay.
It's not a heavy concern. They're going to do it.
Look at all your calls. I figured that you'd come in today in a good mood.
I am.
Not because John Harbaugh's finally in the factory, the chocolate factory, getting ready to get the golden ticket. But I thought you'd be in a really good mood because the New York Yankees set the free agent market on fire. On fire.
Yeah.
Trading a couple minor leaguers for a pitcher. Oh, look how happy you are. Look at you beaming right now.
Yes.
You got your pitcher, huh? You're happy.
Ryan Weathers.
Who's that?
Ryan Weathers.
Sorry, come again?
Yep, Ryan Weathers.
So I want to get this right. The New York Yankees' big splash this offseason
was
the son of Apollo Creed. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? That's what the Yankees did?
Yes, Carl's son.
Well, now Aaron Boone could come on the show.
Yes.
Because he told me he would come on after they signed somebody.
It's actually David Weather's son, who was excellent in the 96 postseason, by the way, for the New York Yankees.
So
pitched 19 years in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
And his son throws 99 miles an hour.
That's the guy we want.
Left-handed starting pitcher.
Like having lefties.
Great changeup.
Yep.
Hasn't pitched much.
He'd been hurt.
And been hurt a lot. 8 starts last year.
I did take a look at his career ERA.
Yeah.
I think it's 5.
It's just under 5. Just a smidge under. But I'll tell you, Craig, if you want to get into it, and by all means, let's get into it. I'll tell you right now why I'm just as excited about what it means as much as I am about the pitcher.
Oh, so you think this is a setup
I believe
for
it to be.
the next move?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I like the way you're thinking.
I believe it to be. What it does is, it provides. You want to do it later? Let's do it later. But it does set them up to be able to make the next move.
I want you to expand on that thought. Okay. Make sure I don't forget to do that.
Please don't.
Before we take a break, you get all your calls, 888-808-1019. I learned something today that I thought you'd find interesting.
Okay.
And I like to bring you guys interesting stories.
It's your favorite thing to do.
It is, along the way. Mm-hmm. Are you familiar with Karl Marx? You've heard of him before?
Yes.
Okay, remind me later to tell you a story how Karl Marx is attached to one of the great Olympic phenoms of all time. All right?
Okay.
Just to remind me to do that later.
Right.
Okay?
Sure.
Do you mind?
No.
Great.
Karl Marx.
Karl Marx.
I'll remember it.
All right, let's go to Coach Ralph in Long Beach on the Fan. Coach Ralph, what's going on today, buddy?
Hey, C-Mac, Cary Seahawk legend. Great to see you on the afternoons.
Oh, thank you.
Real Giant fan
Where do you coach, Coach Ralph?
I'm sitting here watching Dolphins, and like Mr. Harbaugh, the father says, who's got it better than us? Let's get the H-man. I don't want the cowgirl.
The H-man.
The H-man.
I want him. I coached 50 years. T-Mac's a real Giants fan.
Yeah.
That's right. I am a real Giants fan.
He's a real Giants fan who coaches his kids and picked the Eagles jerseys for his kids.
I didn't pick the Eagles jerseys.
Look, it's fascinating to me, how this whole thing's playing out, and the way the fans are reacting to it. I do hope, even though I'm a diehard Jet fan and I'm stuck with Aaron Glenn, you're my partner now. Mm-hmm. I want good things for you.
Thank you.
I want you to be happy. Man, I hope that he doesn't go to Tennessee and take that job. Man, I hope.
That was the weirdest you hope. It sounded like you hoped exactly what you said you hope not.
I mean, to be fair, 2 things would happen.
Right.
Number one, John Harbaugh becomes public enemy number 1.
Oh.
John Harbaugh is no longer allowed in the state.
No doubt.
All right, that's number one for sure.
100%.
All right, for the rest of his life.
I hate
his
him.
kids can't go to Rutgers. You understand how bad it is for John Harbaugh? Right. And then number 2, I can't wait to watch you guys celebrate the signing of Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for the calls to come in. I never wanted Harbaugh. Stefanski was always my guy. I can't wait for those calls.
Not from
me.
From
Coach Ralph.
Not from me.
And other guys.
You are going to see the first real Big Mac lose it.
Yeah?
If he is not a Giant fan. If he's not a Giant coach. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to lose it.
And there's a part of me that wants to see that,
because
too.
this is where we're different.
Yes.
Right? You're going to, if he goes somewhere else, you're going to say, well, look, he wanted to live in Tennessee. He liked Cam Ward. And I am going to be of the liking. This is the real conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I am going to be of the mind the Giants blew it.
Yes.
That's how I'm going to feel.
And that would be incorrect.
That's how I'm going to feel.
Okay.
I'm going to be angry at him, and I'm going to be angry at that.
And I'm here for all of it.
And I'm going to be...
Can't wait to see it. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen.
No, he's coming to the Giants.
I want you to be happy. But
and I will not be sold on Kevin Stefanski. I will not be sold on whoever else they hire.
Yeah.
It is an out-and-out failure. They have made it crystal clear who they have chosen to be the next head coach of the New York Giants. They want him desperately.
By the way, we're 10 minutes away from finding out if Dante Moore is going to announce that he's going pro.
Is that the deadline?
I
know it's today.
That's
what
him.
time?
He's announcing it at 2:30.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, I think the deadline's midnight.
Okay.
You could fact check me on that. But Dante Moore, who for a lot of people is the second best quarterback in this draft, not for me.
Yeah.
I want the Jets to stay a million miles away from him. And I do think the Jets have soured on him over the performance against Indiana. But in 10 minutes' time, we will find out if Dante Moore is coming into the draft, and that means the New York Jets might very well be on the clock with Dante Moore. So lots cooking today. We got some baseball coming your way. We got some basketball coming your way. We got plenty of football coming your way. Because as John Harbaugh experiences the New York Giants facility today, we will be on the scene. He goes to the bathroom, we're going to tell you.
That's right.
He has lunch, we're going to tell you. He goes for a stroll, has a smoke, we're going to tell you.
All over it.
So this is the only place to be this afternoon as we await word on how the interview went with John Harbaugh and the New York Giants.
The H-Man.
The H-Man. That's right. Cuckoo, kachoo. The H-Man. You know the numbers. Start calling. We'll get your calls in just a second. Remind me to tell you about Karl Marx.
Karl Marx, I've written it down. You want me to set an alarm? What time?
It is a crazy story that you'll be better off for hearing. I can tell you that,
I
okay?
believe you.
Coming to you live from the Town Fair Tire Studios, powered by Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody, but hang on a sec. We have breaking news. What is it, unnamed producer?
Ranger Suárez has signed a deal.
Hold on. Do you know who he is?
I do know who Ranger Suárez is.
Okay, just check. I want to make sure.
Would you like to know?
I want to make sure.
All right, so he's a starting pitcher.
I know.
Okay,
he's one of the two guys you want.
Yeah, well, one of the two guys the Mets want.
Yes. And Ranger Suárez has signed. Hold on. Don't tell me where yet. What's the deal first? How many years? How much money?
5 years.
Hold on. 5 years. Go ahead.
$130 million.
5 years, 130.
Mm-hmm.
So quick math, that's $90 million a year.
Is that a contract? Okay. Is that a contract Stearns would give out?
5 years, 130. Ranger Suárez.
I think that is on the borderline of what Stearns would give out. Is he a Met?
No, don't tell me yet. Let's play the game. Did Ranger Suárez sign with a East Coast team?
Yes, he did.
Okay. East Coast team.
East Coast team.
East Coast.
All right. Did Ranger Suárez sign with a National League team?
He did not.
Oh. Here's my guess.
Okay.
I'll take a guess. You take a guess.
Okay.
My random guess is that the Boston Red Sox have gotten Suárez. What's your guess?
East Coast American League
East Coast
team?
American League team. You can go to Florida and up, obviously.
The Baltimore Orioles.
Is it the Orioles, the Red Sox, or neither?
It's the Red Sox.
Talk about it. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Met fans, we'll get your take on that in just a second. We'll get Big Mac's taking that as well. So one of the prize pitching candidates this offseason that Met fans wanted, shucks, you didn't get him, and he got 5 years, $130.
Better go get that Framber Valdez.
Wow. It'd be nice if the Mets had an owner with money. That would be nice if you had a guy with money willing to spend it.
He's out there willing to spend $50 million.
Not yet.
Not
yet.
He hasn't done it, but apparently he's willing.
Well, real quick, do you know the Kyle Tucker story?
Do I know the Kyle Tucker story? Does it have anything to do with Karl Marx?
It does not.
Okay.
Good guess, though.
Okay.
So the word on Kyle Tucker, just real quick, he doesn't like playing baseball. And the reason, apparently, that nobody, not just the Mets, the Yankees, whomever, that nobody wants to give him that 5, 6, 7 year deal is because he doesn't like playing baseball. So I think was it Anthony Rendon? Wasn't he the guy that went to the Angels for the big contract and hates playing baseball?
Yeah, well,
and did nothing as well.
Yeah.
So
and referred to it as a job like anybody else.
Here's the weird thing. If they understand the fact, and look, that's what I've been told, that he doesn't love playing baseball, and that's why you're not going to give him 4, 5, 6, 7 years, how do you give a guy $50 million a year, as good a player as he is, that doesn't love playing baseball? I wouldn't commit that kind of dough to a guy that's indifferent towards the sport.
I've heard things like that the passion of the game isn't there for him. Look, I don't know, and that's why you would think the Mets are looking to give the high value short term, right? Because
makes more sense.
Maybe he loves money, and he'll recognize, you know what, I can make 50 for the next 3 and sign one more contract. If he signs a 10-year deal, it's the last contract I ever signed. I'm good for 10 years.
Fair.
I don't have to worry about it. Like, you still want to have that carrot where have a good 3 years, you'll sign another $100 million contract.
Very good point. All right, we got lots cooking now. The Rangers lost out one of their biggest trade targets out, free agent targets.
The Red Sox?
Yeah, to the Red Sox.
That's not
of
a bad
all teams.
It's not a bad one, too.
Bad job by the Mets not protecting the Yankees on that one. We'll get into that.
Now you better sign Tucker instead of letting him go to the Blue Jays.
888-808-1019.